Welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Rio Williams lived down a dirt road, made homemade wine like nobody I know. Dropped by one Friday night, said, "Can you help me, Creole? Got a little girl waiting on me and I want to treat her right. Got what you need, son, it's sitting in the cellar." He reached through the cobwebs as he turned on the light and said, "There might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time." Sitting in the porch swing as I pulled in the driveway, my heart was racing as she climbed inside. Slid over real close and drove down to the lake road. Watched the sun fade in that big red sky. Reached up the front seat, said, "Now here's something special. It's just been waiting for a night like tonight. There might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time." You're still with me, we've made some memories. After all these years, there's just one thing I found. Some say that good love is like a fine wine, keeps getting better as the days go by. Inside, there might be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. There might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottle. It's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. Oh yeah, a little dust on the bottle. Little Randy Houser. Every time I fall, I get back up again. Cinch my saddle up, find me another wind. Let it take me where it wants to go. Another one-horse town, another damned old rodeo. I know this life is crazy, but I'll be home soon, baby. And I'll ride in on a sunny day, sing you a song, steer your heart away like a cowboy. Hang my head like I'm here for a while, kick off your boots and drive you wild like a cowboy. If you know I can't stay long, you wake up, I'll be gone. But till then I'll hold on like a cowboy. Keep your picture tucked inside my old hat. Well, it brings me love. I need a bunch of that. This midnight winding road, it runs through my blood, and I can't give it up like a set of wood. I know it's hard on you, like I always do. I ride in on a sunny day, sing you a song, steal your heart away like a cowboy. Hang my head like I'm here for a while, kick off your boots and drive you wild like a cowboy. Baby, you know I can't stay long. You wake up, I'll be gone. Until then, I'll hold on like a cowboy, like a cowboy. Every time I fall, I get back up again. I cinch my saddle up, find me another wind. Oh yeah, little Randy Houser, like a cowboy. Do a little Alan Jackson, since we're at Alan Jackson's a good time bar. The sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime. Hey, but it's July. I'm getting paid by the hour, over by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I could call it something, but I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation gonna start right here. If the phone is for me, you can tell it might just sail away. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my tab, put myself in a cab, and be back to work before 2. In a moment like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do? I think he'd say, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Hey, I don't care, 'cause it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yes, it is. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate that. Thank you. All I'm missing is a crowd. was down at night, making ways for neon lights. Country boy just plowed today and noon. City girl is dressed just right. He may stay out late tonight. Country boy just plowed his way till noon. From Birmingham to Ohio, how they met nobody knows. Every now and then they get together. She used to want to climb the wall, never really been loved at all. Not until whole country came to town. He's the first one to the room. Ice and drinks will be up soon. Everything is perfect when she walks in. They kiss and hold each other tight. They know what's in store tonight. They're not someplace they have never been. How they met nobody knows. Every now and then they get together. They used to want to climb the walls. They never really been loved at all. Not until old country came to town. Not until whole country came to town. Ooh, I got a frog there. I don't know where that came from. Right. They got a Ventral Victoria 51, full of my favorite records that I grew up on. There's old Hank and Lefty and there's B-24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. All my neon neighbors, they like when I play, 'cause they heard it every night since she walked away. Every day they replace old B-24, and every night I run a needle through Walking the Floor. Every night I run a needle through Walking the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before, play E.T. and play him some more. I gotta have a shot of that old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. All my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause I've heard it every night since she walked away. Every day they replace place old B24, 'cause every night I run a needle through, walking the floor. Every night I run a needle through, walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before, playing two and playing some more. I gotta have a shot of that old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I said, set 'em up, Joe, play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. I don't know where that frog came from, but I got one bad. I'm going to remedy that right now. That'll clear the frog if nothing else will. Two young people without a thing say some vows and spread their wings, settle down with just what they need, living on love. He don't care what's in style, she just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marbles and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. Hey, look and walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Two young people without a thing, children gone, but still they sing, side by side in that front porch swing, living on love. He can't see anymore, and she can barely sweep the floor. Hand in hand they'll walk through that door, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. Hey, look and walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much if you get enough, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. Hey, look and walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much if you get enough, living on love. It doesn't take much if you get enough of living on love. Yeah, the living on love. I don't know where that frog came from, but I just can't shake it. All right, thank you so much. It started way back in 3rd grade. I used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes, a pink dress, a matching bow, and her ponytail. She kissed me on the school bus, but told me not to tell. Next day I chased her around the playground, across the monkey bars to the merry-go-round. Emmylou got caught passing me a note. Before the teacher took it, I read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Now we're grown up and she is my wife. We're still like two kids with stars in our eyes. Ain't much changed, I still chase Emmylou up and down the hall, round the bed in our room. Last night I took her out in a white limousine. 20 years together, she still gets to me. Can't believe it's been that long ago when we got started with just a little note. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to, I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Check yes or no. Yeah, little George Strait. Hey, how are y'all doing today? Welcome down to Jackson's Good Time Bar. Where y'all from? Canada. I'm sorry. No, I had some good friends from Canada. Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. All right. Welcome to Alan Jackson's. Like I said, my name is Dwayne Langston. If you got something you want to hear, if I can do it for you, I'll be glad to do it. Do some Alan Jackson since we are at Alan Jackson's. Don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking. But since my baby's gone, don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Boy, you punched that number. Could I make one request? And don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but my heart's been broken. I need a song slow. Ain't nothing like a steel guitar around the memory. Boy, you spend your money, baby, play a song for me. Don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Well, I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but my heart's been broken. I need a song that's slow. Ain't nothing like a steel guitar around a memory. Oh, you spend your money, baby, play a song for me. And don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Yeah, a little Alan Jackson at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Thank you so much, Bailey. Appreciate that. There's a plane flying out of here tonight, destination New Orleans. Boss man says my big promotion right there on the line. This is right where I need to be. Lately I've been on this road much more than I've been home. All this leaving her alone is killing me. Lately got me thinking more and more about these days. This is right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah. There's a plane flying out of here tonight with an empty first class seat. I finally got all my priorities in line, and this is right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. Where I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Got a little Gary Allen and Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. How are y'all doing today? Y'all just out and about? This is your first day in town or first full day? All right. Well, welcome to Alan Jackson's. Don't forget to be kind to Bailey back there. That's your bartender. She's going to be working hard for you today. Do a little George Strait. Y'all like country music in Canada? Awesome. Like George Strait? Right. I still feel 25. Most of the time, I still raise a little Cain with a boy. Honky tonks and pretty women. Lord, I'm still right here with them, singing above the crowd and the noise. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying doing nothing is gonna change what I am. Hey, I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on a song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Well, the truth about a mirror is that damn old mirror don't always tell the whole truth. It don't show what's deep inside or read between the lines, and it's really no exception of my youth. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing is gonna change what I am. Hey, I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on the song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, still trying to make a name, knowing nothing is gonna change what I am. I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on the song, and I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Hey, I was a young troubadour when I wrote it on the song. I'll be an old troubadour when I'm gone. Yeah, little George Strait. Well, don't leave. Was I that bad? Oh. Well, you know, 2 makes a crowd, 4 makes it better. Just saying. Do a little Johnny. Do a little Johnny Cash. Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears of cry for that woman gonna flood you big river. And I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. And afraid of every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream went back downstream to Borden in Devonport. And I followed you, big river, when you called. Then you took me to St. Louis later on down the river. A freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. And I found my dream in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and went on down alone. Now won't you batten down my Baton Rouge, Flipper Queen, roll it on. Yeah, take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough, done my blues out in the Gulf. Yeah, she loves you, big river, more than me. Now I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. And I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears of cry for that woman are gonna flood you, big river. And I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Yeah, now I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Yeah, little Johnny Cash. Thank you, thank you. How about a little Alan Jackson, since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar? How about it? I know lots of Alan. Alice packed a suitcase and drove off in the brand new car I bought her. She made leaving me look easy. Wish she would have made it look a little harder. I took her out of Texas when she was just a girl. But old Tennessee and me couldn't take Texas out of her. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. If I could move Texas east, then she'd be here with me. Oh, and nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee. And by now she's leaving Memphis, and everything we had behind her. Lord, I hope that gold band on her hand, it will serve as a reminder that true love is a treasure that's seldom ever found. And you can't stay together if there's no common ground. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. If I could move Texas east, she'd be here with me. Oh, and nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee. Dallas packed her suitcase and drove off in the brand new car I bought her. Yeah, little Alan Jackson at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. little Mark Chestnut. Talked to your sister last night on the telephone. Oh, she always thought pretty well of me. Said that the weather went fine, you were up in New York on your honeymoon. And tonight I'm down in Tennessee. I got that letter you wrote, you know it tore me up. But I don't have anyone to blame but me. I had it all for a while, but like everything else, I messed it up. And tonight I'm down in Tennessee. It's blue tonight and getting bluer. Yeah, I'm in the state that I deserve to be. 'Cause without you, I just can't see things ever looking up for me. I'm so down in Tennessee. Yeah, I'm happy with him, he's a lucky man. I wish you life with a big family. If I egg you ever this way, won't you look me up? 'Cause tonight I'm down in Tennessee. It's blue tonight and getting bluer. I'm in the state that I deserve to be. 'Cause without you, I just can't see things ever looking up for me. 'Cause I'm so down in Tennessee. I'm so down in Tennessee. I'm gonna be down for a little while in Tennessee. Yeah, a little John Anderson kind of Mark Chestnutty. Down in Tennessee. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Get a whiskey. Get two. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, I promise you. And it's only 11:55. Well, Bailey are going to take good care of you. I promise you that. Bailey will take good care of you. Well, if I had money, I tell you what I'd do. I go downtown and buy a Mercury or two. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole her from a friend. He got lucky, took her back again. She heard he had a Mercury. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. We're heading out, mama, you look so fine. Riding around in your Mercury 49 and crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, my baby went out, she didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, came cruising home. She's crazy about a Mercury. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole her from a friend. He got lucky, took her back again. She heard he had a Mercury. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, lay now, mama, you look so fine, driving around in your Mercury 49. Crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, my baby went out, she didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, came cruising home. She's crazy about a Mercury. Lord, she's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown and buy a Mercury or two. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown and buy a Mercury or two. Yes, I would. Welcome down the Jacksons. All right. Hey, guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till about 2 o'clock. If you got anything in the world you want to hear, if I know it, I'll be glad to play it for you. I can do anything from around Mel Tillis to Blackberry Smoke, so if it's quite a selection there. If you got something in mind, do a little Mo Bandy. Come on in, guys. Come on in. It's nice and cool in here. The beer is cold. Who was once bull-looking son of a gun? Now who keeps a pint hid behind shoe number 1? Who was riding high till a pretty girl rode him to the ground? All the cowboy think I'm Andy the Rodeo Clown. In the roping and the riding, I was closing in on number 1. Now in dreams at night I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Since she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground, where the crowd thinks I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the Rodeo Clown. Yeah, I can ride a horse, both in the Bronx to Iowa Falls. Yeah, but the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bone. But the tears on my makeup melt my pain and smiling to a frown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the Rodeo Clown. In the roping and the riding, I was closing in on number 1. Now in dreams tonight I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Since she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground, where the crowd thinks I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the Rodeo Clown. Yes, and I can ride them all. Bulls and the broncs who I was boss. Yeah, but the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bone. While the tears on my makeup help my pain and smiling to a frown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the Rodeo Clown. Yeah, the cowboys think I'm handy, but I'm Bandy the Rodeo Clown. Yeah, little Moke Bandy. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till about 2 o'clock. If you got something you want to hear, if I can do it, I'll be glad to do it. You can come up and talk to me, or you can scan that code on your TV there, or scan that code on your tabletop. It'll bring you up to a song list, and it'll shoot that song right on up to my phone. You won't even have to get out of your chair. Forget to be kind to your bartender. Bailey is going to be working hard for you. And I am an alcohol-free musician. That means I'll take all the free alcohol I can get. Our heart. All right, do a little Joe Diffie. They were farm kids way down in Dixie. They met in high school in the 60s. Everyone knew it was love from the start. One July in the midnight hour, they climbed upon the water tower, stood on a rail and painted a 10-foot heart in John Deere green. On a hot summer night, he rubbed Benny Bob, loved Charlene. Let her 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should have used red, but he looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. They settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corn, kids and tomatoes. They went together like a hand in a glove. On a clear day from their front yard, if you look and know what to look for, off to the east you can still read his words of love in John Deere green. On a hot summer night, he rubbed Benny Bob, loved Charlene. It let her 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. Now more than once this town has discovered paint, another it ain't no use. There ain't no pain in this world that'll John Deere green. Now somebody's got to like Joe Diffie now. All right. Keith Whitley. Where there's a cloud don't mean there's rain. Tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself, I'm over you. Things aren't always what they seem. You can't believe everything you read all over my face, 'cause I'm over you. You heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Why are they making those stories up? And I'm over you. There were times if you had been around that you would have seen me broken down, but now you won't, 'cause I'm over you. So if I seem just a little bit cold, it only means that you lost the cold that you had on me, 'cause I'm over you. Well, you heard I'm drinking a little more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Well, why are they making those stories up? And I'm over you. Yes, you heard I'm drinking a little more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Well, why are they making those stories up? And I'm over you. I'm over you. I'm over you. I'm over you. Little Keith Whitley. Thank you. Thank you so much. One more night, one more down, one more round. The first one in, the last one out. And giving this town lots to talk about. But they don't know what they don't know. People say I've got a drinking problem. That ain't no reason to stop. People saying I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem. Pull a little bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem. I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. The last call gets later and later. I come in here so I don't have to hate her. The same old folks The same old songs, the same old blue neon, the same old buzz. But just because people say I've got a drinking problem, that ain't no reason to stop. People saying I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, pull another bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem, I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions, they call it a problem, I call it a solution. Sitting here with all my grand illusions, they call it a problem, I call it a solution. Oh, it's just a solution. Yeah, it's just a solution. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, pull another bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem, I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions, they call it a problem, I call it a solution. Sitting here with all my grand illusions, they call it a problem, I call it a solution. A little Midland. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till about 2 o'clock. You can come talk to me and make a request, or you can scan that code on your TV or on the top of the bar top. It'll bring you to a set list, and it'll shoot that song right on up to my phone. You don't even have to get up. Do a little Garth Brooks. Don't forget to be kind to your bartender. Bailey is your bartender today. And don't forget to tip her well, because we both work for tips. And we do appreciate your generosity. This old highway's getting longer. Seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best, I just can't afford the rest. I just gotta ride in Denver tomorrow night. Called the house but no one answered. Last 2 weeks no one's been home. Tell the truth to me, tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept the woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this damn cold. All the cards are on the table with no heads left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this damn cold. Competition's getting younger. Tougher broncs I can't recall. A worn out chip of grizzly dew. Only women and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left at all. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this damn cold. All the cards are on the table with no heads left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this damn cold. Competition's getting younger. Tougher broncs I can't recall. A worn out tip of grizzly dew. Lonely women and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left at all. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold, and I'm much too young to feel this damn load. All the cards are on the table with no heads left in the hole, and I'm much too young to feel this damn load. Yes, I'm much too young to feel this damn load. Hey, I'm much too young to feel this damn load. Thank you so much. I don't know what it is today. Voice and strings. Do a little Alan Jackson, since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Work, work all week long, punching the clock from dusk till dawn. Count the days till Friday night, that's when all the conditions arrive for a good time. Oh, it's been a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Well, I cash my check, clean my truck, put on my hat, forgot about work. Sun going down, head across town, pick up my baby, turn it around. Good time. We're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Pig in the ground, beer on ice, just like Hank taught us about. Singing along, both singing songs, rowdy friends, all night long. Good time. Lord, we're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Heel-toe, do-si-do, scooting up boots, swinging doors, B&D, kicks and done, honky-tonk Kevin, double shotgun, good time. Oh, we're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Shot of tequila, beer on tap, see the woman sit on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, E with an I, and M with an E, that spells good time. We're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Shot of tequila, beer on tap, sweet southern woman sit on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, T with an I, and M with an E, that spells good time. We're gonna have a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, when you know where that's gonna go. Closing the doors, shutting them down, hip of the wobble, that's way across town. Good time. Lord, we're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Good time, good time. Good time at Alan's Good Time Bar, Alan Jackson. Thank y'all for hanging around with me today. Do a little wailing. Just a good old boy, no meaning, no harm. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day I was born. Straight in the curve, flattening the hills. Someday the mountains might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah, well, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm just a good old boy, You know my mama loves me, but she don't understand why they keep showing my hands and not my face on TV. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah, yeah, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm just a good old boy. You know my mama loves me, but she don't understand why they keep showing my hands and not my face on TV. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Yeah, making their way the only way they know how. Yeah, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm just a good old boy. Yeah, because my mama did love me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, thank you. It's my first one of the day. Thank you. Well, I hope not, but you never know. Some days it bees that way. All right, thank you. Told you I'd leave the light on just in case you ever wanted to come back home. That's right, I did. And I forgot the words to it already. How about that? But I'll tell you what, I do know this one. I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I wasn't born for digging deep holes. I ain't made for paving long roads, and I ain't cut out to climb high-line poles, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I ain't the type to work in a bank. I ain't no good at slapping on paint, and I don't have a knack for making motors crank, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. So hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightlife, I love my Bud Light, I like a cold tall. I ain't much for mowing thick grass. I'm too slow to work too fast, and I don't do winds, so honey, don't ask. Hey, I'm pretty good at drinking beer. A go-getter, maybe I'm not. I ain't known for doing a lot. I do my best work when the weather is hot, and I'm pretty good at drinking beer. So hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightlife, I love my Bud Light, I like a cold tall. A go-getter, perhaps I'm not. I ain't known for doing a lot, and I do my best work when the weather is hot, and I'm pretty good at drinking beer. So hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightlife, I love my Bud Light, I like a cold and tall. I wasn't born for digging deep holes. I ain't made for paving long roads, and I ain't cut out to climb highline poles, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Yes, I am. I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Yes, I am. I chug that stuff on down. Little John Anderson for you. Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold, dig for silver and for gold, and leave the empty hole. And way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass sways, eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long-lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligator in the guard. Progress came and it took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. Last time I walked in the swamp, I stood up on a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the voice of Osceola cry. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long-lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators in the guard. Have a good day. Just me and you, kid, now. Told you I'd leave the light on, just in case you ever wanted to come back home. Smiled and said you appreciate the gesture. I took your every word to heart, 'cause every man comes from being apart. To show just that make hope how much I miss you. And every light in the house is on, the backyard's light as the crack of dawn. Front porch look like runway lights, kinda like noon in the dead of night. Every light in the house is on, just in case you ever do get tired of being gone. Every light in the house is on. I should ever start forgetting, I turn the lights off one by one, so you can see that I agree it's over. But until then, I want you to know, if you look south and see the glow, it's me that's waiting at home each night to hold you. And every light in the house is on, the backyard's bright as the crack of dawn. The front porch looks like runway lights, kinda like noon in the dead of night. Every light in the house is on, just in case you ever do get tired of being gone. Every light in the house is on. Every light in the house is on, the backyard's bright as the crack of dawn. The front porch looks like runway lights, kinda like noon in the dead of night. Every light in the house is on, just in case you ever do get tired of being gone. Every light in the house is on. A little Trace Atkins. All right. Still got two left over there, I think. I have days when I hate my job, this little town and the whole world too. Last Sunday when my Dolphins lost, Lord, it put me in a bad mood. I have moments when I curse the rain, then complain when the sun's too hot. I look around what everybody has, and I forget about all I've got. God knows I'm a lucky man, God's given me a pretty fair hand. Got a house and a piece of land, $2 in a coffee can. My old truck's still running good, my ticker's ticking like they say it should. I got supper in the oven, a good woman's loving, and one more day to be my little kid's dad. Lord knows I'm a lucky man. Got some friends who could be there fast, I could call them any time of day. Got a brother who's got my back, I got a mama who thinks I suck. I got a brand new rod and reel, I got a full week off this year. Dad had a close call last spring, it's a miracle he's still here. Well, Lord knows I'm a lucky man, God's given me a pretty fair hand. Got a house and a piece of land, $2 in a coffee can. Old truck still running good, my ticker ticking like they say it should. I got supper in the oven, a good woman's loving, and one more day to be my little kid's dad. Lord knows I'm a lucky man. I have days when I hate my job, this little town and the whole world too. Last Sunday when my Dolphins lost, Lord, it put me in a bad mood. I got moments when I curse the rain, and I complain when the sun's too hot. I look around at what everybody has, and I forget about all I got. Lord knows I'm a lucky man. God's given me a pretty fair hand. I got a house and a piece of land, few dollars in a coffee can. My old truck's still running good. My ticker ticking like I say it should. I got supper in the oven, a good woman's loving, and one more day to be my little kid's dad. Lord knows I'm a lucky man. Oh, my old truck's still running good. My ticker ticking like I say it should. I got supper in the oven, a good woman's loving, and maybe my bad days don't seem that bad. Lord knows I'm a lucky man. God knows I'm a lucky man. Yeah, a little Montgomery Gentry. Hey guys, welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Thank you for coming in and seeing us today. He wore that cowboy hat to cover up his home. Sweet talking, forked tongue, and a tempting charm. For a turn around, that girl's gone. All I can say is, bartender, pour me something strong. Here's to the past, she can kiss my glass. I hope that she is happy with him. Here's to the girl, she wrecked my world, that angel that did me in. I think the devil rides a Cooneyville. I've watched him ride away over the hill. Not against her will, I've got time to kill. Down in broken Hartsville. It was long and chrome sitting in the lot. Fire engine red, that thing was hot. He revved it up, she waved goodbye. Love has gone to hell and so have I. Here's to the past, she can kiss my glass. I hope that she is happy with him. Here's to the girl, she wrecked my world, that angel that did me in. I think the devil rides a Cooneyville. I watched her ride away over the hill. Not against her will, I've got time to kill. Down in broken Hartsville. Here's to the past, she can kiss my glass. I hope that she is happy with him. Here's to the girl, she wrecked my world, that angel that did me in. I think the devil rides a Cooneyville. I watched him ride away over the hill. Not against her will, I've got time to kill. Down in broken Hartsville. Down in broken Hartsville. Down in broken Hartsville. Little Joe Nichols. Hey guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till 2 o'clock. If you got something you want to hear, if I can play it, I'll be glad to do it for you. you can come talk to me, or you can scan that QR code on your TV or on the tabletop there or your bar top. Shoot that song right on up to my phone. You won't even have to move, especially if you're nice and comfortable today. Do a little Alan Jackson since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Painted red, the stripe was white. It was 18 feet from bow to stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta. I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get him. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, made full of water. Ran her for years till the transom got rotten. A piece of my childhood will never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat, a 75 Johnson with an electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would turn it sharp, I would make it whine. He said, you can't be the way an old wood boat rides. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new back in '64. Daddy got it right 'cause the engine was smoking, a couple of burnt valves, and he had it going. He let me drive her when we'd haul off a load down an old dirt strip where we dumped trash on Thick Bend Road. I'd sit up on the seat and stretch my feet out to the pedal, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, a 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would press that clutch, keep it right. He said, a little lower, son, now you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm all grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive the old Jean across the pasture at her home. Maybe one day they'll reach back into their file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it's just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and he'd say, steer it left, steer it right, straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we ride, but I was high on the mountain when Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. Daddy let me drive. Just an old plywood boat, 75 Johnson, electric choke. Yeah, a little drive, Alan Jackson. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. There was a time I could drink my cares away. I drowned out all of the heartache, hurt me night and day. With the thought of you came crashing through, I think I'll have one more. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore. And I need one good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. That's the reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down. Yes, a woman would be willing. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore. They knew my name in every bar in town. Yes, and they knew all of the reasons I was coming round, round, round. 'Cause in my mind, peace I find. Then they start to pour. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore. And I need one good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. That's the reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down. Yes, a woman would be willing. No, that is what I'm looking for. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore. No, that whiskey just ain't working anymore. Yeah, a little Travis Tritt, Marty Stewart type stuff there. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Hi. Do a little George Strait. Didn't have to turn my head whenever you walked in. The only one to let these chills roll up and down my skin. My heart beats faster and I hear your name. I feel my confidence slipping away. Thought I was doing fine, about to get you off of my mind. I see your face and then I'm wrapped around your pretty little finger again. Ain't gonna let no man get down without a fight. My stalls and walls look better than the bright daylight. My heart beats faster and you call my name. I feel my confidence slipping away. Thought I was doing fine, about to get you off of my mind. I see your face and then I'm wrapped around your pretty little finger. Thought I was doing fine, about to get you off of my mind. I see your face and then I'm wrapped around your pretty little finger again. It feels like ages since you laid down in my arms. I see no good reason, but still I'm tangled in your charms. My God, you're smiling and you catch my eye. My heart is pounding deep inside. All I was doing fine, about to get you off of my mind. I see your face and then I'm wrapped around your pretty little finger. Thought I was you off of my mind. I see your face and then I'm wrapped around your pretty little finger again. Yeah, your pretty little finger, I'm wrapped around your finger. Yeah, your pretty little finger, wrapped around your finger. Yeah, thank you so much. Hey guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that tip. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Y'all come on in. It's a lot more comfortable if you sit. I promise nobody here will bite you. Unless you want us to. Do a little Alan Jackson since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. It's midnight in Montgomery, Silver Eagle only road. I was on my way to Mobile for a big New Year's Eve show. I stopped just for a minute to see a friend outside of town. I put my collar up, I found his name, and I felt the wind die down. A drunk man with a cowboy hat took me by surprise, wearing shiny boots and new suit and haunted eyes. He said, friends, it's good to see you. It's nice to know you care. But when the wind picked up, he was gone. Was he ever really there? 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill. See the stars light up a purple sky and feel that soul chill. When the wind is right, you can hear the song, smell whiskey in the air. It's midnight in Montgomery. He's always singing there. Well, I climbed back on that eagle, took one last look around. Through the red tail lights, a shadow moved slow across the ground. And off somewhere a midnight train was slowly passing by. I could hear that whistle moaning. I'm so lonesome I could cry. And it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill. See the stars light up a purple sky and feel that lonesome chill. When the wind is right, you can hear the song, smell whiskey in the air. It's midnight in Montgomery. Hank's always singing there. Hank's always singing there. Hank's always singing there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am. Oh. You had that look in your eye like you wanted to say something. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'll do a little Brooks and Dunn. I was raised off of Route 3, out past where the blacktop bends. We go to church on Sunday morning, race barefoot back to Johnson's fence. That's when I first saw Mary on that roadside picking blackberries. That summer I turned a corner in my soul. down that red dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path of heaven, full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned, I come to know, there's life at both ends, that red dirt road. Well, her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. I freak out in the middle of the night, throw rocks at her bedroom window. It turned out the headlights right by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold down that red dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path of heaven, full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned, I come to know, there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. I came back into the world and I came back in home. I lost Mary, but I got her back again. Now driving home tonight feels like I found a long lost friend. That's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Where the path of heaven, full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've learned, I come to know, there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. That red dirt road. That red dirt road. Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting, man. Bitching, moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you can say that girl's good as gone. And when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive just to clear my mind, ended up at a shell on I-65. Then I won $100 on the scratch-off ticket, bought you 12 packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. Hey, I was caller number 5 on the radio station, on a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh, Lordy, when it rains it pours. But she was sure real quick to up and apologize when I heard about my newfound look on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now everything comes in waves. What I thought would be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hoosier parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. I only spent $5 on a Moose Club raffle on a used four-wheeler and 3 facet for me and two of my buddies play around the golf. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lordy, when it rains it pours, when it rains it pours. Hey, I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now, and it all started on the day that she walked out. And I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. Hey, I was caller number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation, deep-sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lordy, when it rains it pours, when it rains it pours, when it rains it pours, when it rains it pours. And it's pouring. Was a flower for the taking, the beauty cut just like a knife. He was a banker from Macon, swore he'd love her all of his life. Bought her a mansion on a mountain, formal garden and a lot of land. Paradise became her prison. That Georgia banker was a jealous man. Every time you talk about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He said, I would walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. Hired a man to tend the garden, keep an eye on her while he's gone. Some say they ran away together, some say that gardener left alone. Every time you talk about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He said, I will walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. Now the banker, he's an old man, that mansion's crumbling now. Sits all day and stares at the garden, not a trace of her was ever found. Every time you talk about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He said, I would walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. Now there's a rose out in the garden, beauty cuts just like a knife. They say it even grows in the wintertime and blooms in the dead of the night. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you, little Waylon Jennings. Guys, welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be up here till 2 o'clock. If you got something you want to hear, come let me know. You can come talk to me. You can scan that code on your TV or the code on top of your, there's little old stickers on top of your bar top there. It'll send that song right on up to my phone. You won't even have to get out of your comfortable, hard metal seat. How about that? Do a little Shenandoah. Well, just about a mile off the 109, there's a little church sitting back in the pines. Promised that girl she was gonna be mine. I wouldn't be surprised if she was standing there crying. Ho, ho, I didn't know a 4x4 could go so slow. Ho, ho, you better put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Peter's passed out in the back, but I think he's alive. Bobby's got his head hanging over the side. Here you all doing only 95. What's the matter with your man? Thought you said you could drive. Ho, ho, I didn't know a 4x4 could go so slow. Ho, ho, better put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. It's sweeter than a dew on a honeysuckle vine, hotter than noon on the 4th of July. Cutest little gal that I ever have known, waiting at the church on the Cumberland Road. Whoa, ho, I didn't know a 4x4 could go so slow. Ho, ho, you better put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Yeah, sweeter than a dew on a honeysuckle vine, hotter than noon on the 4th of July. Cutest little girls that I ever have known, waiting at the church on the Cumberland Road. Whoa, whoa, I didn't know a 4x4 could go so slow. I said, whoa, whoa, you better put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Yeah, a little church on the Cumberland Road. All right, do a little Alan Jackson since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. This is the most requested Alan Jackson song we ever get. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Hey, guys, don't forget to be kind to your bartender. Bailey is working hard for you today. yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Medicans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women, never had a plan, did a living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on the Friday night, a pair of Medicans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, did a living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on the Friday night, a pair of Medicans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women, never had a plan, did a living for the minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So we settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. We dropped her off early, but we didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Medicans in a pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, did a living for the minute. And way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Yee-hee. Little Chattahoochee. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fire ring. Found my wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire was wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Yeah, little Johnny Cash. Hey guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I'll be up here for another 40 minutes or so. Don't forget to be kind to Bailey there. She is working hard for you. Do a little Travis Tritt. As we sat there on that front porch of the gray house where I was born and raised, staring at the dusty fields where my daddy, he worked hard every day. He said, son, there's anything, there's a lot about this world that I don't know. Hey, don't you ever dream about a life where corn don't grow. Well, he just sat there silent, staring at his favorite coffee cup. I saw a storming look of emotion in his eyes when he looked up. He said, son, I know at your age, this whole world has seemed to turning slow. And you think to find an answer to it all where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. But you may change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. I remember feeling guilty when Daddy turned and walked into the house. I was only 17 back then, but I thought I knew more than I know now. I can't say he didn't warn me, this city life's a hard road to hoe. Ain't it funny how a dream can turn around where corn don't grow? Hard times are real, with dusty fields no matter where you go. You may change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. And you may change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. Hey, you may change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. Travis Strait, where corn don't grow. All right, guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, if I can do it, I'd be glad to play it for you. Blame the whiskey on the beer, blame the beer on the whiskey, blame the morning on the night for whoever's lying with me. Blame the bar for the band, blame the band for the song for the party that went all night long. But it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. I might have had a lot of fun, a lot of wrong I've done, but it ain't my fault. Blame the heart for the hurting, blame the hurting on the heart, blame the dark on the devil on the dark. Blame the X for the drinking, blame the drinking on the X, blame the 2 for 1 tequilas for whatever happens next. But it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. I might have had a lot of fun, a lot of wrong I've done, but it ain't my fault. I got my hands up. I need an alibi. Find me a witness who can testify. You made a mistake, you got the wrong guy. I'm only guilty of a damn good time, but it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. Blame my reason on my name, blame the name on the reason, blame it like I know one better on public education. Blame the smoke on the fire on the smoke, blame the fight on the bouncer that couldn't take a joke. But it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. I might have had a lot of fun, a lot of wrong I've done, but it ain't my fault. I got my hands up. I need an alibi. Find me a witness who can testify. You made a mistake, you got the wrong guy. I'm only guilty of a damn good time, but it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. You know it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. Blame my name on the reason, blame a reason on my name, blame me like I know I'm better on public education. Blame the fire on the smoke, blame the folk on the fire, blame the fight on the bouncer that couldn't take a joke. 'Cause it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. I might have had a lot of fun, a lot of wrong I've done, but it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. I got my hands up, I need an alibi. Find me a witness who can testify. You made a mistake, you got the wrong guy. I'm only guilty of a damn good time, but it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. I said it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. No, it ain't my fault. No, it ain't. All right. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Slow it down a little bit. heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. Can't trust anyone. And I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. The days when we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. And I fell to do someone I knew was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. Cover me up, I know you're enough. Use me for good. Put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress for Richmond on high. And I sobered up through all that stuff forever this time. Old lovers sing, I thought it'd be me who helped you get on. Love was a dream, one that I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress out to dry. We ain't leaving this room. Till Percy breeze breaks open wide and a river runs through. Carries this house like a pin on a piece of driftwood. So cover me up and know you're enough. Use me for good. Cover me up and know you're enough. Use me for good. So girl, someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough and use me for good. Cover me up and know you're enough. Use me for good. Yeah, a little cover me up. Hey guys, don't forget to be kind to your bartender over there. She does work for your tips. I also work for tips. If you like what you hear, drop a little love in my bucket up here. If you didn't like what you hear, drop a little love in there anyway, and I'll get me some lessons, and I promise I'll try to do better next time. Do a little Toby Keith. Well, a man come on 6 o'clock and he said somebody been shot, somebody been abused, somebody blew up a building, somebody stole a car, somebody got away, somebody didn't get too far, yeah, they didn't get too far. Grandpappy told my pappy back in my day, son, A man had an answer for the wicked thing he done. Take all the rope in Texas, find a tall oak tree, round them all up in bad boys, hang them high in the streets for all the people to see. That justice is the one thing you will always find. You gotta saddle up your bolt, you gotta draw hard line. When the gunsmoke settles, sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon. We'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. We got too many gangsters doing dirty deeds. We got too much corruption and crime in the street. It's time to long arm the law, put a few more in the ground, send them all to the maker, and we'll settle them down. You bet you'll settle them down. Now justice is one thing you will always find. You gotta saddle up your horse, you gotta draw a hard line. When the gunsmoke settles, sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon. We'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Yeah, a little beer for them horses, they thirsty. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Like I said, my name is Dwayne Langston, and I appreciate y'all stopping in, spending a little time with me. Yes, do a little thank y'all, appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I got my first truck when I was 3. I drove 100,000 miles on my knee. I hauled bottles and rocks and fought twice before. I hauled a Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss, and I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. When I turned 16, I paid a few $100. My first car, it was a pickup truck. I started cruising the town, and first girl I see was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. She flagged me down and climbed up in my cab and said, I never knew you were a pickup man. You could set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a coon to fit. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, you wouldn't have tailgates. I met all of my wives. Traffic jams are just something women like about a pickup man. Most Friday nights I can be found in the back of my truck on no chase lounge, acting to my spot at the drive-in show. You know, a cargo light gives off a romantic glow. I never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a coon to fill. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. If they weren't for truck, you wouldn't have tailgates. I met all of my wives. The traffic jams are just something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, a bucket of rust or a brand new machine, once around the block and you know what I mean. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down the hill, and I still wasn't ready for a coon to fill. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, you wouldn't have tailgates. I met all of my wives. Traffic jams are just something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, there's something women like about a pickup man. Hey. Yeah, something about a pickup man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm here every Tuesday from 11 to 2. Y'all stay tuned for Rodney and them. They'll be coming up here shortly. I should have never heard old Marshall Littleton say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, won't you marry me? If I ask you twice to make it pretty, please. She just said yes in a New York minute, never tied the knot. His heart wasn't in it, he stole a kiss as it rolled away. He never hung his hat up at Kitty's place. Should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride. Wearing my six shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive. Stealing a young man's heart, just like Gene and Roy, playing those campfire songs. Oh, should have been a cowboy. I should have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse James, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun for the Texas Rangers. Go west, young man, haven't you been told? California full of whiskey, women and gold, seeping out all night beneath the desert stars, a dream in my eye and a prayer in my heart. Should have been a cowboy, should have learned to rope and ride. Wearing my six shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive. Stealing a young man's heart, just like Gene and Roy, playing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. I should have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse James, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun for the Texas Rangers. Go west, young man, haven't you been told? California full of whiskey, women and gold, sleeping out all night beneath the desert stars, a dream in my eye and a prayer in my heart. I should have been a cowboy, I should have learned to rope and ride. Wearing my six shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive. Stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, playing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy, I should have been a cowboy, I should have been a cowboy, I should have been a cowboy. Yeah, I should have been a cowboy. Well, my buckle makes a pressure on the inside of the thigh. There are little feathered Indians where it tussled through the night. If I'd known she was dead just then, I would not have gone stone to the house of such an angel. Too messed up to get back home. Looking on the West Virginia, broken spirits on the roof. Said, has anybody told you that those things are bad for you? I said, many people warned me, there been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I could not leave behind. So hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Tell me, honey, how your love runs true. I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. Run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweat bullets from the circles it has raced, like a little feathered Indian calling out for clouds of rain. I go running through the thick and as I go careless through the thorns, just hold her for a minute, though it keep me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispered songs softly in my ear. I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true. I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. Run across the river just to hold you tonight. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispered songs softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true. I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. Run across the river just to hold you tonight. Little Tyler Childers. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I was sitting selling turnips on a flatbed truck, crunching on a fork rind when she pulled up. She had to be thinking this is where rednecks come from. She had Hollywood written on the license plate. She was lost and looking for the interstate. Needed directions, I was the man for the job. And I told her way up yonder past the caution light, there's a little country store with an old Coke sign. You gotta stop in and spend bell for some of her sweet tea. And he left to take you to the interstate, but a ride brings you right back here to me. I was sitting there thinking about her pretty face, just kicking myself for not catching her name. I threw my hat and said, fool, it could have been love. Well, I knew my old Ford wouldn't run her down. She probably didn't like me much anyhow, so I watched her disappear in a cloud of dust. And I told her way up yonder past the caution light, there's a little country store with an old Coke sign. You gotta stop in and spend bell for some of her sweet tea. And they left to take you to the interstate, but a ride brings you right back here to me. Is this some Georgia he playing tricks on me, or am I really seeing what I think I see? The woman of my dreams coming back to me. Oh yeah. And I told her way up yonder past the caution light, I don't know why, but something felt so right when she stopped in and spent bell for some of her sweet tea. Mama gave her a big old glass and sent her right back here to me. Hey, thank God for good direction and turnip greens. Yeah, little Billy Currington, good directions. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets all singing and lightning bugs floating on the breeze. baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stone road, I'm gonna take you to a special place ain't nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on the back sand, counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole day through, it feels so good to be with you. Yeah, spring is almost over and the summer's coming and the days are getting long. Waited all winter for the night to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. Yeah, it don't matter if you sit forever and the fish don't bite. Jump in the river and cool ourselves in the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on the back sand, counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole day through, it feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark. Yes, we will. Well, thank you. Appreciate you coming in. I got time for 2 more songs, and then the next band will be right up. Come on in, guys. Come on in. I remember it like it was yesterday, 'cause it was. I was letting the sun and the rum just do what it does. I threw my phone in the water, little push off the dock. She was packing her bags, I was popping the top. Is she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend, oh, the rest of my life? Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? Can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long, I was already so long gone. Hey, hey, hey. She'd been halfway to Houston by then, hey, but I didn't care. I was drunk as a skunk eating lunch with a cross-eyed bear. You've been there. She was looking for something much better than me, but I was looking for nothing, just to ride in the breeze. And she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend, oh, the rest of my life. Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? Can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long, I was on a boat that day. Hey, hey, hey. I remember it like it was yesterday, 'cause it was. And I still got a buzz. Is she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend, oh, the rest of my life? Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? Can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long, I was already so long gone. The river was rolling, I was getting my float on. She was telling me so long, I was on a boat that day. Yes, I was floating away. Hey, I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out with me today at AJ's Good Time Bar. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm here every Tuesday from 11 to 2. If y'all have enjoyed the music, please don't forget to tip the band. Don't forget to tip your bartender, too. She has worked hard for you today. Bailey is one of the best. Got time for one more. I'm going to do this old Johnny Paycheck song. Y'all stay or hang around for Rodney and them. They'll be coming up here next. Great band. You won't be disappointed. Well, I can't sell my mama short on loving me. Guess that's why she let it go this far. If mama tried to stop me short of stealing, I guess that's why I had to steal that car. She told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far a ways. And I turned out to be only hell my mama ever raised. Well, I strode into Atlanta, old tags and almost out of gas. Yeah, I had to get some money, and lately I learned how to get it fast. The neon lights was calling me, and somehow I just had to get downtown. So I reached into the glove box, another liquor store went down. Yeah, I said, precious memories, take me back to the good old days. Let me hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages, clap for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. Yes, and I turned out to be only hell my mama ever raised. Well, they slapped them handcuffs on me. Lord, how I fought to resist. Yeah, but they just clamped them tighter till that metal bed into my wrists. They took my bill and my billfold, fingerprints and a profile of my face. And then they locked away only hell my mama ever raised. And I sang precious memories, take me back to the good old days. Let me hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages, clap for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. Yes, and I turned out to be only hell my mama ever raised. And I sing precious memories, take me back to the good old days. Let me hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages, clap for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be only hell my mama ever raised. Yeah, and I turned out to be only hell my mama ever raised. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all for listening today. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you. Y'all stay tuned for the next band. Rodney and them be coming right up as soon as I can clear off up here.